this I think we can see very easily that, if I am in a good mood, I see everything more beautiful. And if I'm in a bad mood, I see everything more dark. And, so it happens very clearly. How I see the world around me and how I feel everything in my environment is also not totally maybe a projection, but very strongly connected with how I am, how I see, how I feel, how I see people around me, how I see everything. So therefore, the way I see, or the way I feel, or the way I experience things is basically very much to do with how I am. So therefore, it's the important thing from Buddhist point of view is to watch my own mind and my own emotions and learn to feel peace and kindness irrespective of what is around me. It is, I think sometimes we can see it's possible because, if there are different kind of things happening, problems happening, conflicts happening, and my mind is disturbed, then I can sit down, I can a little bit relax, I can breathe in and out, and not think about the past or future or, too much about the problems, but just concentrate on my own breathing in and breathing out and relax my mind. I can become more peaceful and more joyful at this very moment. So that shows that, how I feel is not about how everything is, but how I myself make myself feel. So therefore, I think this is the only way to learn how to relax your mind, how to bring peace to your mind, how to become friend to yourself. When you are yourself in peace and when you're yourself in kind of okay, happy or joyful or contented state of mind, I don't think you can feel lonely or you can feel too much agitated or you can feel too much, too much stressed. Naturally, we'll also see things around you in a more positive way, because there is also lots of positive things, Sometimes when we look at the problems, then we see lots of problems. This is how it is. If you look for bad things, problems, difficulties, negative side, we see all of them, and we see them very clearly. And then we can be totally engaged in that, and we can be very stressed, and we can be very worried, but at the same time, it's not that that's the only part, Every time, there are lots of good things also. There are lots of nice things going on. There's lots of positive things happening. And then if we can focus our mind on those things, then we will naturally feel good. We will naturally feel grateful. We will naturally feel better. I think this is a very important thing, that we should learn how to focus, or we should learn to focus on positive things also, Like also people around us, sometimes we feel not so good because we feel lots of problems and difficulties and the governments and all kinds of things, But if you look at the positive side, there are also very many positive people around, And then if we see that and if we appreciate that, I think we will feel much better, There's good people, there's nice things also, there's wonderful things happening. Because I think there are lots of good things happening also in the world. Yeah? There are lots of many different new findings, the new medicines, new technologies. Technologies is a good thing in one way. I heard this, recently that somebody has found a way to dissolve these plastics that is, pervading everywhere, in the sea and everything, that you could melt these plastics and things like that. So I think especially young people, they should focus on that. Maybe just somebody who is a very good scientist or engineer can find a way to kind of clear all the pollutions in the sea and in the air and in the land in a technological way, all solved, I think it is possible. Instead of just worrying and saying this government is not doing enough, people are not doing enough, everybody is not doing enough, we need to focus on, studying and experimenting and, the science and technology we can't do without them. It's not a way that we go back to the jungles. It doesn't happen like that. So I think we need to find the solution through our problems, through